let's move on to other stories in the news this morning. The people, are still the people are still reeling from the aftermath of the attack on St. Francis Catholic Church in our local government area of Ondo State, where some terrorists invaded the church and killed over 40 worshippers. The number at this time is still not very clear. The Nigeria Governors Forum has expressed deep shock and have sympathized with Nigerians in general, and specifically the Owo community, the government of Ondo State, and the people as well. The chairman of the forum and governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, led by Ondo State Governor Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu, paid the church a visit in company of the senator representing Ogun Central Senatorial District, Ibikunle Amosun, to commiserate with the Catholic Diocese of Ondo over the Sunday attack. Now, joining us now to talk about this is the head Media and Public Affairs of Nigeria's Governors Forum, Mr. Abdulrazaque Bello Barkindo, to discuss the position of the Nigerian Governors Forum and how they hope to address some of the issues that the country is facing with security going forward. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, Mr. Barkindo. One of the biggest shocks is that this happened in Ondo State. How exactly did the forum take these developments?
Well, the forum was in Owo to condole the government and people of the state. We find that to be very, very sorry and unnecessary, because governors were very, very disturbed that such a gruesome and very heinous, thing could happen to people who just wake up on a Sunday morning, get dressed, and go to church and get killed. That's like moving from the sanctuary to the mortuary. It's very, very disturbing, and governors were really, really hurt by that.
And other than, visiting the church where this unfortunate incident happened, is it any clear what steps the Nigerian Governors Forum will be taking in the coming days to address the problems of insecurity?
Well, yes, there were very big promises by the chairman and his counterparts, brother governors as they call themselves, that the federal government is taking steps, and the Governors Forum would also move very swiftly to assist in making sure that the perpetrators of this heinous act are apprehended and made to face the consequences of full wrath of the law. Apart from that, the most important thing is to be sure that people immediately, get their lives back. There are a lot of people that we saw at the hospital in Owo, and immediately the chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum, Dr. John Kayode Fayemi, ordered his Commissioner for Health to make sure that he provides assistance from Ekiti State to Ondo State with medical personnel, with medicines, with so many other things. And other governors are doing the same.
Okay.
And of course, Owo happens to be the hometown of Governor Akeredolu SAN, and he is also, putting both all hands on deck to make sure that equipment, personnel, and medicine are quite immediately.
Oh, okay. But I would like for us to speak on, this issue of security that I raised earlier, because part of the criticism that most governors have raised, about our country's current security architecture is that they have little or no control over it. And I wonder if this attack in Ondo State presents the governors with an opportunity to actually discuss the way our country's security architecture is currently set up.
Yes, I wouldn't say such an incident would present an opportunity, because nobody basks in this kind of misfortune. But it's true that Nigerian governors have been agitating for state police. I don't want to be very critical of the Nigerian police force, but you can see that none of the victims that we spoke to, or none of the survivors, rather, that we spoke to, gave any credit to the Nigerian police, especially as far as response time is concerned. Such a thing cannot happen in any other society around the world, where the police does not respond in less than 10 minutes. Because this is, we live in very precarious, situations. And such a thing really would give reason for people to agitate for more local policing around the country, not just in Ondo State, but everywhere else. And the NGF has been ahead in the forefront of, agitating for state police. And I think the time is we need it like yesterday. It's well overdue.
Mm. Well, somehow the president doesn't seem to agree with the need for a state police, and saying that there are more there are more governors from the president's party in the Nigerian Governors Forum. Can we expect these governors to continue to mount more pressure on the president to maybe look in that direction?
I don't speak for the presidency, so I would not know what they're thinking as far as state policing is concerned. But I think it has been stalled for a long time. What I can say is that we have given so many compelling reasons to be able to, start up state policing. And you can see that each regional, governors group has its own kind of police system, local police system. And in Owo yesterday, we heard a lot of, narratives about how the Amotekun was in place even before the Nigerian police came there. But there would be all the other reasons why they were not there at the time that they were required. But I can tell you that governors actually have sponsored policemen and have squandered all their, security votes on policemen in Nigeria, provided vehicles. In fact, Lagos State even provides, walkie-talkies for policemen, but they are never put to use because these are not coming from subheads where, policemen can account for them. Okay. So I think the earlier we have state police, the better we patrol our community in this country.
Well, thank you very much for your time and your insights this morning. We appreciate it. We've been speaking with Head Media and Public Affairs of Nigeria Governors Forum, Mr. Abdulrazaque Bello Barkindo. Thank you very much.